Welcome to my life as I live it. I'm Army Princess, the mother, wife, and soldier, and I want to share this journey with you. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe now so you don't miss a moment of it. If you're with me, women, let me hear you say. Cardi got me hyped right now. Cardi got me hyped up because I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared, y'all. I'm at the salon. And your girl's nervous because it's been such a long time. Like, I really can't even remember the last time I got a wax. And I know the pain is going to come. It's not as bad as the hard wax or the strip wax, but it's still a good 7.5 out of 10, and your girl is shook. But anyway, we got to get it done, so let's go ahead and do it. Okay, I'm like so nervous because it's been so long.
What's this thing?
This is my selfie stick.
Oh, I've never seen one.
Because you can make it long like this. It's really to take like selfie pictures of yourself, but I use it like when I'm recording.
Still water and lemon juice. It's just a paste. It's just a ball.
Okay.
And then I always start from the outside in. Paste actually has smaller molecules than what wax does, so it can penetrate a little bit better. And you flick it off real fast.
Oh, that wasn't
and it picks up.
so bad.
So you probably don't remember, but it takes off dead skin and the hair, but it's not going to take off any of your live skin.
Yeah, I like that better than the strips. And the strips is horrible. That's like the worst thing ever. I would never ever do that again. The hard wax is like one step under this.
Yeah. Well, I always tell people they have a choice to try to get hard wax.
You do hard wax too?
No,
Oh.
but like if they go somewhere that doesn't offer sugaring, because you know I have a lot of people in the military and they'll get sent, like there's a girl, there's nothing. I looked and looked, there's nothing, and she told me she didn't think there was anything there. Because a lot of times I can find somebody that's not too far away for them to go to, and there ain't nothing where she is. So, but a lot of people that do sugar charge more because the sugar costs more money. You know, mine comes from Seattle, so I have to pay all that shipping because it comes from across the country. But sugar's hard to make. Like anybody that's ever made it off of Pinterest,
I saw them.
Struts. Because she's been here, I think, 3 years, and now she's, I don't know if it's Minnesota, somewhere.
Somewhere random like that.
And I think it has Joseph in the name, but she said there was nothing there.
And we're going to Germany next year, so.
Ooh, pretty exciting.
I mean, I know they do all that stuff there. Probably, I don't know about sugar, and they probably do. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just various areas. You know, it's
I don't know how much, like the length is good for sugar, where it's just then it gets to be too much.
Well, if it's too long, I always trim it, so I keep
Oh,
trimming
okay.
it, you know, with a guard. But no, yours was a good one. And I tell people if they have to do something in between, if they can't, it's better to trim than to
Yeah.
If you have trimmers, and you can get trimmers that have a guard, which most of the wall ones do.
Then it's not so
trimming
bad.
that same hair down, but you're maintaining the integrity of that hair, right? So it's the same hair, you've just made it shorter. Like if you give yourself a trim, where if you shave, you're re-strengthening all that hair.
Oh.
And you're changing your condition of your skin. A lot of people get all irritated afterwards. And then it's kind of like starting over because it takes about 3 times to get your sugar to get rid of all those shaved hairs. To get this.
Hey everybody, it's Army Princess here, and I'm an active duty soldier who is showing you my military life. Today, I just got done getting my wax, y'all. Yes, a Brazilian wax, and it has been a long time, but it has been much needed. So I just want to talk about it a little bit, not talk about it because y'all seen it, but I just want to talk about like what I do to prep, because I know that may be questions for people, and I'm new to the wax game in general, but when I got here in Georgia, I was looking for someone who did hard wax, and there was nobody who did hard wax. So one of my coworkers mentioned that she does sugar, and I was like, oh, what is that? And she was like, sugaring is so much better than the wax. And I was like, oh, well, let me go on and give it a try, because I know when I did the strip wax, that was horrible. So I've been coming to Leslie for about a year, a little over a year, and she is awesome, guys. She is so awesome. I love her so much. I'm gonna be sad when I have to leave here next year and find me somebody else to do a Brazilian wax. But I just wanted to talk about some of the prep work, so we can talk about some of the, like, how I prep for wax for anybody that is curious. Usually I have to schedule with her pretty far out. This lady is booked up all the time. Like, if you cancel, your appointment is gone. She has a waiting list, and she will contact you about 3 days before your appointment, just to make sure you still tracking your appointment. And if you like, oh, I gotta cancel, please believe that it is booked up. So about 3 days out, I just start prepping myself. I exfoliate. She said to exfoliate a lot, especially before, not necessarily the day before, but probably 2 or 3 days before. I exfoliate, and then of course I exfoliate afterwards, and I just get one of those mitten loofahs and exfoliate the area, because it really helps lift up the dead skin cells, so that you don't get any bumping or any ingrown hairs, because that is the worst. So I make sure I exfoliate. In the beginning, my pain tolerance wasn't that big, so I would take like a Tylenol like probably 2 hours before. But now I think I've gotten used to it, and it's not so bad now. Like, literally today I was like, oh my god, I'm nervous. And don't get me wrong, it hurt, but it wasn't like how it was in the beginning. Like, I would say it's probably like a 7, like 6.57 now. And when I was going consistently, the pain got less and less, I guess, because your body gets used to it. So I would say, if you're going to start doing it, go consistently. I like to go consistently because it keeps the hairs at bay, and every time you go, the hairs get thinner and thinner. So when you go the next time, it's not so much hair, the hair is not so thick and coarse, and the pain goes down. So I was going pretty consistently. I'm going to start back going. I just made my appointment probably every 5 weeks. Some people, depending on how fast your hair grows, some people might need to go every 4. I probably could stretch it out to 6. Actually, I think I made my appointment for 6 weeks. I wanted to do 5 weeks, but she was booked up after New Year's already. But I like to keep it between 5 and 6 weeks, because I'm scared that if I let too much hair grow in, like how today was, that it's going to be more painful. But actually it wasn't so bad. So to save money, I will probably go every 6 weeks, which is as far as I would prefer to stretch it out. I would say make sure you go consistently to keep the hair at bay. One other thing that I would like to stress is, for me personally, everybody can do what they want with their hot pocket. But for me personally, I like to make sure that I shower before, like right before I go. I mean, that's just common courtesy. But I heard horror stories. Even Leslie told me horror stories about people who don't shower, or people who have sex right before they go. That's so rude. Like, really, that's rude. So I shower, and I use my Summer's Eve before I go. Not that I'm like a stinky person, but it's just common courtesy, you know what I mean? So somebody finna be down in your hot pocket, you want it to smell fresh. But anyway, so I shower like probably right before I go. I make sure I exfoliate 2 to 3 days out, and I will shower tonight, and I will exfoliate the area. If you need to, take a Tylenol before you go to help with the pain. But really, sugaring is not that bad. It's probably one of the better experience that I've had. On a scale of 1 to 10, I personally would rate it between a 7 and an 8. I know when I had that strip wax, that was like an 11. And then the hard wax is like maybe an 8. So 8.59. But it's painful, but it's like you kind of gotta have it, you know what I mean? Like, you just kind of have to keep coming back. You don't have to, but it's addicting, and you know, I like it. So and my man like it. So I am going to end this vlog here. I hope you like it. If you did like this or you like more videos like this, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. If you didn't like it, keep your thumbs to yourself, and comment below if you've ever done sugaring hard wax or the strips, and which one to you was the best one. Bye.